We are in the Pat Bowlen Fieldhouse, and so were the Broncos today as they practice leading up to their final preseason game. We're close to regular season, and tomorrow the Broncos host the Rams for joint practice tomorrow and Thursday. But today, you know who else was in here? Hank was, but that's not important. Who was here was Justin Simmons and Mike McGlinchey actually practicing on that field. Huge news. We expected them to be back before week 1, but the fact that they're out here 3 weeks before the season actually starts is great news. So we're going to continue to track their progress, but it's really good news that the Broncos have their highest paid defensive player and their second highest paid offensive player back on the practice field today. You also saw Tyler Beatty. You also saw Brandon Johnson, Chris Manhertz. A lot of guys got back on the field today. Good news.
More good news, tomorrow we get to see not just the Broncos, but the Los Angeles Rams, who are in Denver to practice a couple times before the preseason game. It's going to be fun seeing a joint practice, but it might get just a little bit heated. We talked to Quinn Miners today, we talked to Josie Jewell today. Both were asked about the potential for fights in practice. Neither of them really shut it down. Like, you kind of expect somebody to say, like, yeah, we're out here just to play some football, and that's going to be that. Quinn Miners said, like, if anything starts, it's up to the offensive line to finish it. Josie Jewell basically said, we'll see what they do. Left it at that. He was short and sweet. So, going to be fun to see a team other than the Broncos practice against the Broncos, but tempers might get a little bit heated.
Hank's too focused on the future. I like to live in the present, and that is where Drew Brees was today. Drew Brees out here at Broncos practice today. Quarterback controversy. Drew Brees coming back. Is he going to take Kendall Hinton's number 9 and compete with Russell Wilson? Nah, he was just visiting his brother. His brother lives in Centennial. There's nothing to see here with Drew Brees, but was cool to see a Hall of Famer out here, along with so many Broncos alumni. We will be here tomorrow. So will the Rams. Stay tuned for joint practice.